Hey everyone, hope you're well. They've posted a development update, and we can consider this sort of a roadmap for the future of Arc Raiders. There's some kind of a bit of sad news in here, I'll be honest, but they do have some plans outlined for what is coming. So we're going to take a look at what they have to say. Arc Raiders development update. We're changing how we update Arc Raiders. Here's what it means for you. Hi Raiders, Arc Raiders has grown far beyond anything we imagined at launch, and every day we see players continuing to shape life in the Rust Belt in ways that inspire us as developers. With that in mind, we want to talk about our update cadence moving forward. You can probably get an idea or a hint of what's to come here. We're changing how we update the game. When Arc Raiders launched, we planned to offer monthly updates. The intention was to keep you all engaged, to ensure the game always felt fresh, and to give you reasons to keep braving topside. But once the game was in players' hands, we saw that the kind of long-term experience we want to create for Arc Raiders requires more transformative updates. Over time, we found that the pressure of a monthly cycle limits how impactful these updates can be. You feel it, and we feel it too. Running at that pace isn't sustainable or compatible with the bigger ambitions we have for this game. So this is the disappointing news, but I guess it's what they need to do to get out the content that they are trying to create. So going forward, we've made the decision to release major updates twice a year. Larger in scale, more impactful, with the goal to genuinely change how you play the game. Don't worry, a dedicated live service team will continue running Arc Raiders day to day. Regular live updates, balance fixes, bug fixes, store updates, and player events aren't going anywhere. I'd like to know what they mean by player events. Does that mean like projects and stuff, I suppose? This additional development space also allows us to invest more deeply in the health of Arc Raiders, from progression and economy balancing to fair play and anti-cheat efforts. We know those are foundational to the experience, especially in a game where every encounter and extraction matters. So they've got a bit of a hint for what is coming. They've also got a new trader coming as well next week, so that's something interesting. But let's take a look at the next big major update. Our next major update lands in October, so we've got 5 months to wait. And it's the largest we've released since launch. This isn't just about volume, it's designed to address the broader questions the community has been asking. Here's a taste of what's coming. A sprawling new frontier. Explore a new landscape in the Rust Belt with layered design and new mysteries to uncover in the largest map in the game. Our most ambitious Arc operation so far, including new Arc enemies with fresh designs and unique behaviors that will challenge Raiders in new ways. And then we've got new systems of progression. Many players have maxed out their Raider den and hit the skill point ceiling. Frozen Trail will introduce new goals and more ways to shape your Raider's progression. And then exploring the origin of Arc. What are Arc and where do they come from? Frozen Trail gives Raiders the opportunity to begin uncovering that mystery. An improved skill tree alongside new weapons, items, instruments, cosmetics, and more. Look, I get it, right? They're saying that they need more development time. I understand. That's fine. If they need that, that's what they need. There's no point in them rushing out content if it's not ready. But I don't really get the idea of, like, you know, as a live service game, why bundle everything together in a big update? Like, look, they've got a new Arc operation in progress. Okay, fine. It might not be ready yet. They've got new progression systems. They've got new weapons, items coming, a new improved skill tree, a new big map. Like, why put it all in one big update every 6 months? For me, like, why not? Like, they're making content. I guess it's just not ready, and this is the time they need for it. But it's the same thing they did with like the Riven Tides update, or what was it before that? The Shrouded Sky, I think it was. They had 2 new weapons and a new map condition all in one. They could have spread it out. They could have got, I don't know, like, this is cool. I'm going to look forward to this content. It's going to be a lot of fun. But now I'm just wondering, okay, so what's the game going to be like over the next 5 months? I don't know. Maybe there's more to read here. So let's see. Anyway, we do have, for example, a new trader. So I guess it's not like that's the only stuff we're getting until October, right? So let's see. If it's a big update in October and it's really, really cool, then I guess it'll be worth it. But they're really going to set our expectations high at that point. But anyway, we've got something. Next week, we're introducing a fresh mechanic designed for late game players. A new trader from a nomadic tribe of surface dwellers. Many of you have invested a lot in the game. and there's a few common problems that we keep hearing about. You're holding a lot of high-value items with no way to offload them in rewarding ways. Your stash is filling up with the game's new items, and we haven't increased the capacity. Very few of you are going on the expedition, either because it is not rewarding enough or because it is too painful to part of your favorite items and blueprints, okay? The new trader unlocks at level 25, and he offers unique rewards, rare items, and cosmetics in exchange for your high-value items. He will take items off your hands in return for these weekly rotating rewards, but he may sometimes ask you to go and find specific rare items to trade. The new trader also offers 2 perks in exchange for high-value items. Extra stash space to help you increase your capacity, and the expedition vault. This allows you to carry over up to 5 items across the expedition, so you can set your new raid up with your new favorite items or blueprints. And this is just part of a broader set of improvements arriving later this year. Okay, so they're trying to make it so encourage people to do the expedition, right? It's very clear that they understand that people reach the end game and then they don't really have anything to work towards. So I'm hoping that this big update will give us some more endgame content. And I guess this is sort of something to make up for it in the meantime. Seems interesting. Quite excited to see what that's about. And then we've got another thing about building for the long term. So let's read this. One thing that has become increasingly clear since launch is how important progression and player goals are to the Arc Raiders experience. So yeah, like I said, that's good. If you love Arc Raiders, you want more reasons to keep returning to the Rust Belt, and we want to build some systems that continue evolving alongside the game. Some of the progression improvements we want to implement simply need more development time that we haven't been able to address properly while running on a monthly cycle. Moving to larger updates allows us to spend more time refining the systems players engage with the most. We're working to deepen progression across multiple areas of Arc Raiders while continuing to expand how players shape and personalize their Raider. We're also investing more into features like trials so they remain reliably fun to engage with, not a grind. We're also putting effort into making the expedition project more rewarding and less punishing to pursue. This is an ongoing part of Arc Raiders' evolution, and you'll start seeing the first steps of that very soon. Okay, and then we got the bigger picture. It's important to us that players understand something about where our collective Embark brain is at, okay? Our ambitions go far beyond what players have been seen so far. We want to go further in showing you the wider universe of Arc Raiders. We think about Arc Raiders as an experience that should continue expanding over time, and right now we're still early in that journey. The biannual cadence gives us the opportunity to build future updates with more intention, ensuring that gameplay, progression, narrative, and the world itself all move forward together. Right now, Raiders are facing an escalating Arc threat, and the society in Speranza may feel helpless against it, but Raiders aren't able to stay on the back foot. The goal has always been bigger than survival. It's about one day reclaiming the surface. Frozen Trail will start to progress the goal and expose elements of this challenge, but it is really just the beginning. We aim to constantly shift the paradigm that Raiders operate under so you can feel the effects of your actions and perseverance against Arc. Thank you, Raiders. The Rust Belt is nothing without the Raiders who fill it with life every single day. We understand this change won't please everyone and that it might be frustrating not to get updates as frequently, but we truly believe this will be worth it. Thank you for continuing to push us to create the best game we can. Okay. I mean, look, if the dev team feels like this is what they need to do to get out good content, then it's just the unfortunate way of things. You know, I get it. They feel frustrated that they're not getting out the content that they need. In a perfect world, would have tons of cool content all the time, but it's something that the dev team seems to not be able to feel in their capacity to do. It's going to feel a little quiet, I think, over the next 5 months. I think a lot of people will get a little bit bored and they may leave the game. And I think that's okay. Like, if that is what the devs need to get out content, then I think for a lot of people, they may get a little bored. They can go find another game to play. And hopefully this big update will mean something. As an Arc Raiders content creator, I do feel like, okay, I'm going to start to feel like, what am I going to do over the next 5 months? What have I got to look forward to? It's kind of a bit of a wait, but we'll see. We'll see. It's kind of like, I'm a little bit disappointed, but I do get where the devs are coming from. Hopefully this big update will be worth the wait, and we'll have to see what's coming. I think it would be cool if they could just add a few little items here and there just to keep things fresh, you know? But we'll see. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in the comments. Cheerio. All right, that's the video.